Morning, mister. Do you hear me? The- Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bahia no Lodum? Yeah, yeah. Yes, it's different. And there are some references involved. For example, I am in Bahia, and also that's the T-shirt, the model, Michael Jackson. One of the models Michael Jackson used on the video clip, because I'm a Michael Jackson fan. That's the reference. Nice. Yes, impact. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yes, man. 29 today. 29. It's great. I feel amazing. I have not because of the experiences I had, but because of the people, understand? The family, friends, the network I have. I had good experiences in my life, but I am very happy this year because of the people, because of the people around me, man. It's great to get older and see my friends getting older too. I'm very happy because I'm working a lot and my friends they are working a lot too, and we are seeing together the results. My high school friends, old friends, we are all getting older. My family members, my father, my mother, my sister, we are all getting older. Right now we are getting older. And that's beautiful to get older together. That's nice. Experiences are amazing. Yes, money, experiences, going crazy. That's good. But people, these connections are fantastic. I'm happy because of the people, I think. This year, I'm thinking and thankful to God. God, thank you for the people. Nice. Nice. And yesterday was a fantastic day. I had a lot of fun. Good classes as always. Man, amazing day. It was a very good day to celebrate life. Man, I'm sorry it was not possible to make it at one. I don't know if I will have structure at one because right now I'm here, but at one I will probably have lunch on a different place. And I don't know if I can get here on the exact time to teach you. I don't know if on that place I will have connection. So I talked to one student, Rodolfo. I talked to Rodolfo, and it was possible to rearrange my classes. And I can finish class, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes earlier so you can go to your destination. You broke your teeth, man. Yeah, yeah. Let's make the sentence simpler. I traveled to Brazil 2 months ago. Dentist. Teeth. Oh, okay. Look, I'm kidding. One tooth. I'm kidding, man. One tooth, one tooth, and teeth. Like foot. One foot. 2 feet, one tooth, many teeth. Okay. The mask. Okay. So I understand. There was a protection around your teeth, and this protection went down. Fell. Your protection fell. Man, this is to fall. Okay. Oops. This is to drop. To fall. Okay. To fall. To drop. To fall. And your protection on your teeth fell. That's the best of fall, fell, okay? Best of fall, fell. It fell down, that's it. Fell. Okay. Oh yes, I know. I know because my relatives in United States, every time they come to Brazil, they do dentist treatment. My aunt, the cigarettes one, she comes to Brazil only for dentist treatment. She comes to Brazil, and of course, she visits some people, but her objective in Brazil are her appointments with the dentist only. She comes to Brazil for the dentist. That's it. Not for the family, for the the dentist. Man, depending on how expensive. But that's urgent, right? That's urgent. Yeah, that's the problem, man. Yeah. $900. The round trip. Yeah, 900, it's a lot of dollars. A lot of dollars, man. I mean, usually, how do you pay for a ticket for a good promotion to come to Brazil? Round trip to go and come back. No, no, 350. 300. 300. 0, 0, 100. 0, 0, 0, 1,000. Yes, 100. 350. Nice. Or 350. 350. Man, nice, good price. I mean, it's expensive too. It's a little expensive. Maybe it could be cheaper. My opinion, when I lived in the US, I traveled a lot. In my opinion, traveling in the United States, it's not so cheap. Not so cheap. Europe, that's different. Asia, I believe for you to go, for example, from Japan to Korea, I believe it's cheap. I had some conversations, but in United States it's not so cheap. I think it's cheap in Brazil to travel in Brazil. For example, go from BH to Rio. Sometimes it's 100 reals. That's very cheap because it's similar. The price is similar to the bus ticket. And if I go by car, it's going to be more expensive. I got it. I got it, man. So what happened? How did you? It was natural. It fell naturally, or did you have an impact, an accident? It happens too. Teeth, teeth. Okay, it fell down. It fell down. Brushing your teeth, man. Brushing your teeth, man. Brushing your teeth. Yes, yes. Brushing your teeth. This common activity, this common action. This specific company. Yes, you think, in your opinion, dentists in Brazil are good professionals, but this professional was not so good. Yeah, got it. But it happens. Sometimes we go to a mechanic and the service is not so good. Sometimes we contract a painter and the details are not perfect. It happens, right? Life goes on. Life continues. Now you need to find a new service. In United States, $50 for the appointment only. Just to have 1 hour with the dentist. Okay, and if you do the procedure, if you do what's necessary, if the dentist does, $50 just for the conversation. Okay, but I believe in 20 minutes it's possible to fix this problem too, right? More than 30 minutes. Deep, deep. We couldn't have it all, rolling the deep. Okay, good one. No, I don't know if the name is Canal. I don't think it's Canal. Uh, Canal dentário. What's this? That's the name in Portuguese. Okay, so how do you say? There is a better way to say this. And root canal treatment. Root canal treatment. Root. Root. Let me write this for you. Root canal treatment. treatment. So if you go to the dentist and you say, oh, I need a canal treatment, he or she will understand you. But the correct name is root canal treatment. Do you understand root? Okay. Plant, okay? Plant. Roots. Roots. And you have roots in your teeth. We have it on the structure. We have it. You are going to get a root canal. Root canal. Man, that's very interesting. The hand is very similar. Maybe it's a good example. This is the teeth, okay? This is the teeth. This is the teeth. Root canal treatment. Nice. Okay. So you are going to do this root canal treatment. Oh, I was going to ask you this. I was going to ask you this. You are not in pain. That's very good, man. That's very good. You are not in pain, man. For example, if you have cold water, do you feel any pain? Coffee, hot, cold, no pain. Wow, man. Thanks God, man. That's great. That's a good advantage, man. Because you know that area is very sensible. Or I'm sorry, sensitive. This area is very sensitive. Sensible is about emotions. Sensitive is about physics. Muscle, sensitive. Nerves, sensitive. And emotion, sensible. Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. You are not in pain, man. Good, good. You are very lucky because this area, usually people feel pain, man. For this problem you're having, people feel lots of pain. You're lucky. Oh, you sent me on WhatsApp. WhatsApp was out of business yesterday, out of service. Oh, man. That's big. And you are not in pain. That's a miracle. That's a miracle you are not in pain. That's a good picture. That's a good picture. You did something like this, right? To send. No, no, to send the dentist. Yes? Okay. Oh, just for you to see? Okay. Tooth. Tooth. Treatment. I understand. If you send the picture to the dentist, you are going to be prepared for one situation. But then you go to the dentist, you visit his office, and his or her office, and the dentist says, "I'm sorry, Edu, it's not simple." So you didn't send the picture to your dentist, right? Is your dentist Brazilian or American? Oh, Spanish. Not Spanish. Hispano. Yes, Spanish is from Spain. Hispano is from Cuba, from so you don't know exactly. It's a Hispano. I don't know exactly if Mexico, Cuba. It's a Hispano person. And when you say Hispano, I automatically understand. Okay, this person speaks Spanish and probably English and maybe Portuguese too. Resume. Nice, man. Nice. Oh, really? Wow. Yes. I don't know how simple it is for you to validate your diploma in the US. So I believe that's a good professional. Yes. Very bureaucratic, right? Expensive. And also, it's expensive and very bureaucratic because I'm not so sure, but I think for you to be a dentist in the United States, you need to start in the medical school first. So it's very expensive. The service in the United States is expensive because it's very expensive for you to graduate as a dentist in the United States. In Brazil, it's not so expensive to graduate compared to medical school. 3 year process. Wow, man. Long process. Good professional. But get ready, Edu. Yeah. Oh, But man, this problem is simple to solve today. You are going to solve this problem in some minutes. Man, I had when I lived in the United States, I had a cavity. Cavity. For example, children, sometimes they have cavity because they eat sugar, you know. And I think I was drinking much soda in the United States. And I believe soda in the United States, it's a little different compared to Brazil. I believe in the United States there is more soda. A little more, I'm sorry, a little more sugar. Maybe. I don't know officially the information on this, but maybe. Whatever. I went to the dentist in the United States. And good service too, but way more expensive. And, for example, in Brazil, when you have a cavity in Brazil, they use a product in the same color of your teeth. In Brazil, everybody does it. Everybody does it because that's the common sense in Brazil today. Years ago it was different, but today, if you have a cavity, they will put a type of material, the color of your teeth. In the United States, if you want this material, you need to pay more because the normal treatment it's with silver, the material silver. So I went to the US, I lived there and I had cavity and because I was a student, I had the silver treatment. So I don't know where, but I have a small, very small piece of silver here because that's the treatment in United States. I don't know where, I can't see. It's impossible to see, but silver. And in Brazil, silver is cheaper in Brazil too. Everywhere, if you want this treatment with silver, it's cheaper. The white material, it's more expensive, but in Brazil, only the white material. In the United States, if you want a white one, you gotta pay more. Everything is going to be all right, and the most important thing, you are not in pain, man. That's the most important thing, because there are some things that really disturb a person. For example, earache, 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 that's disturbing. You go crazy with earache, pain in the ear. Man, that's very uncomfortable. And pain in your mouth in general, in your teeth, intense and very uncomfortable too. And you don't have the pain. Great, great. Yeah, man, I mean, good for you, and good for me, cause that's a topic we can talk about. You are going to the dentist because you have an appointment at the dentist. The dentist organized his or her schedule to have you there. And you are going to have a procedure. And maybe this hole, how can I explain you hole? This hole. Good. That's a hole here. This is a USB port, okay? And hole, this is a hole because it has a space with nothing inside. You have a hole. You have a space with nothing inside. A hollow place. An empty place. Nothing inside. And this hole is going to be filled. Filled? Yes, the dentist is going to take a material and put inside. This hole is going to be filled with some type of material. Maybe a metal, maybe, I don't know. Now, it's a specific thing, but maybe it's silver. Maybe it's gold. No, if it's gold, it's very expensive. I don't think it's gold. But you know, gold is a good material, right? You know this. Because if you are broke, you can use your teeth. and if you if you die, your family members can use the teeth. Some people do it, man. Yes, and some people they have lots of gold in their mouth. Some people have lots of gold, man. Yes. Yeah. Yes. I but that's just a mask, right? Just a mask. But it's crazy, right? It looks crazy, man. It looks crazy. It's I believe. Speaking of the black community, the black community some years ago they were slaves. So it's a sign of power. I have gold here. I am part of the community too. That's good, man. That's interesting. I don't think it would be beautiful on me to have a golden teeth or a golden tooth here. I don't think it would be nice. But I understand the idea, man. Power. I have money. Come on. That's interesting. That's intense. Nice, man. Are you excited to go to the dentist? Not excited. Cause it's yes. Are you afraid? Okay, I'm afraid. Afraid. I'm afraid. I'm I'm afraid. Man, every time you say I'm afraid, you say no, I'm afraid. For this situation, I'm afraid. But in general, you need to complete with of. For example, I'm afraid of darkness. I'm afraid of cockroaches or cucarachas. I'm afraid of dogs. I'm afraid of dogs. I don't like dogs. Uh, I'm afraid of. And you are afraid of dentists. Zzz. No, not the drill. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. You have no problem with the machinery, the procedure, the person, the price. The price is a problem. Man, but let's consider this is a common problem, right? That's a common problem. It's not a special treatment, a special procedure. That's a common problem. So I believe it's not going to be so expensive. I believe it's going to be a fair or not an okay price because dentists in the US, we know they are expensive. But I don't think it's going to be so expensive because of how common, how, you know, usual this procedure is. So relax me, relax. Made, made treatment. Feel, feel the hole, feel the hole. Okay. Procedure. Dentist. Maybe believing. No comprehendo. Maybe believing. I think. I believe. I believe. I believe the old dentist was not so good. I got it. I got it. You don't believe in his opinion. You think you need a different opinion. Treatment. Yeah. Yeah. But man, I believe it happens to everybody. I remember there was a guy I met, a professor, physics professor, a person with good structure to go to good dentists. And I was traveling with this guy. I was traveling to São Paulo with this guy. I was in the car with this guy, with this professor, 40-year-old person, good structure, nice salary, good dentist. And in the middle of the trip, this happened. In the middle of the trip. But the destination we were going to, had a dentist, friend of him. So it was simpler for him to treat this problem. But it can happen to everybody, man. Maybe the dentist was not so good, but it's possible to happen to everybody. Man, that area here is is crazy. And we need to take good care because it's very expensive, man. My grandmother, she did some years ago a treatment to put all the teeth again. Very expensive. But she told me it changed her life. Her quality life changed. She feels young. She can have fried bacon or torresmo anytime she wants. She can have anything like quality life. But man, so expensive. But my grandmother didn't have the opportunity because of money when she was younger to take care of her mouth. Now she has this opportunity, or she had this opportunity some years ago, and she did it. But man, so expensive, man. When I was my father has another problem because of stress, because of anxiety, I believe. He has, let me just check the name in English, because I want to make sure to give you the proper vocab. And the name is bruxism. My father has bruxism, and my father destroys his teeth when he is sleeping. And very expensive to treat this too, because you need to put material around your teeth. But naturally, my father destroys again. That's sad. That's sad. And I need to pay attention to these details and understand this can happen to me. So I need to take good care of my teeth. So in the future, I don't need to spend the money my grandmother spent, the money my father spent. If I take good care now, I think maybe. Yeah. Expensive, man. I mean, body in general, healthcare is not cheap. Not cheap. The prices we pay in Brazil for health insurance, of course, when I talk about Brazil, I'm not comparing to United States, I'm just talking about my reality here. But healthcare plans, you pay every month. By the year, you're giving lots of money to the companies. And when you get, the older you get, the more expensive it is, and the prices are crazy. So how can a normal person with a small retirement plan every month, an old person with a, how can a person like this in Brazil pay for teeth treatment? How? Or a health plan? They depend on the public health system. But thanks God we have public health system in Brazil. That's good because it helps everybody. It helps everybody. Do you Of course, you are a Brazilian. You use SUS. You use SUS. When you live it in Brazil, you use it SUS for many things, vaccination. And United States doesn't have a public health system. Do you feel the difference? Or not very much? I understand. No, you use it. You use it. For example, vaccination, SUS. STDs. If you say STDs in general, sexual transmitted diseases, public public health problems. STDs, HIV for example, is a public health problem. It's one STD. One STD. If you say STD, you have many diseases in one group. So you can say STDs. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we talk about Brazil public health system, good, but not perfect. Many problems because of corruption mostly. I had a conversation 2 weeks ago with a medical student, friend, my girlfriend's friend, and she was working for a public hospital because of her residence, I believe. And SUS, the public health system in Brazil, is beautiful on the papers, in theory, because uh, when you go out of the theory to the practice, it's not so good. But we are talking about Brazil, developing country problems. You live in a developed country. Some problems we have in Brazil, they are solved in United States. Brazil is a developing country. We are solving some problems. We are solving some problems. Three types of countries: underdeveloped, developing, and developed. Developed is small group. Developing, most of the countries. underdeveloped. No, maybe most of the countries are underdeveloped. Maybe, probably, probably. Edu, I'm gonna conclude the class, and do not correct your homework now. I'm gonna correct your homework tomorrow, okay? Cause I'm gonna organize things. Fill my water bottle. That's coffee, okay? And I'm gonna fill or refill, but fill my water bottle. And that's it. I hope you have a great treatment, nice procedure, and not so expensive. I really hope you don't spend lots of money doing this. But I imagine it's going, man. No, it's better not to tell you numbers. 6 years ago, 6 years ago, when I did my cavity procedure, the price. I had a health plan in United States, Aetna's health plan. You know Aetna? I had Aetna's health plan, and they took care of everything. I didn't need to pay because of the health plan I had. Aetna was a very complete plan, a very good plan, and the procedure was around $100 around. I think it was 120 or 140. Cover it. But if I wanted the white material, I needed to pay more. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh man. Yeah. And health plan? Okay. We need to practice numbers, right? 220. Okay, big difference. Big difference. So probably your treatment is not going to be so expensive. I hope so. Yeah, with the $50 appointment. So you are prepared for something like this. But think, prepare your brain, hypnosis on yourself, and prepare your brain for 400. Yeah, prepare your brain, because you are going to have good news. Understand? Mister, I'll see you tomorrow, and tomorrow you tell me about your treatment, okay? Thank you, mister. Bye.